Motor Trend Truck of the Year 3 times in a row? That had never been done before. Then again, neither had a 12-inch touchscreen or 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Never been done before. It's just kind of our thing.
Calgary Flames lead 1-0 here after one. And Rasmus, first let's start with a couple power play opportunities. You're able to capitalize on one of them. How'd that set you up for that first?
Well, obviously good. You know, you always want to score in the power play or you get momentum, and that's what we did. So it was a good start for us, and I think we got another minute to kill here. So if we kill that off, we're in a good position. Yeah,
obviously 3 down so far. What have you liked about the kill, and how important is this first minute coming back out here?
It's obviously important. You know, they got fresh eyes on their power play now. So, you know, it's a big kill for us, and we just got to kill and go.
Daryl talked about spreading minutes around, making sure everybody's involved. You know, it's key through 40 minutes here just to make sure that everybody gets an opportunity and spread those minutes out.
Yeah, key is to obviously win the game. So however we do it, it doesn't matter.
Thanks for this.
Yeah, thanks.
We found a way to make Coke Zero Sugar taste better than ever. Don't believe us? Taste it and become a believer. Go on, try it. New Coke Zero Sugar, now more delicious. Best Coke ever? You bet.
Shouldn't he be playing basketball?
Stick to basketball.
Do they even have ice in China?
Women's hockey is just boring, okay?
Let's watch girls play.
Go back to where you belong.
Go back where we belong? This is where we belong.
We found our rhythm for staying well. So let's keep up the good work by following public health measures. A message from the Government of Canada.
Before the podiums, before the photo finishes, before the cheers, the cowbells, the 5 a.m. training sessions, there was a dream and sporting life.
Get in. Get in the dome. Get in the Sea of Red. Cheer on your Calgary Flames live in person at the Scotiabank Saddledome. We're all back. Rock your red. Make some noise. Give the boys home ice advantage. Get your tickets today. For available ticket package options, visit calgaryflames.com/tickets.
Well, we've talked a lot about how much hockey the Calgary Flames have played here down this recent stretch at the Scotiabank Saddledome and overall, but it's nothing in compare what a group of 40 men will take on here at the end of this month. March 31st, the start of the Hockey Marathon for Kids. They'll do it in support of the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. 40 men playing 261 consecutive hours of hockey in Chestermere. Here's the dream and the goal.
It's a 261-hour game, continuous hockey. It's 20 on 20, so the two teams have been training since August. Once that puck drops, there's no changing sides, there's no adding players. So the biggest thing now is getting through the game physically and not getting hurt. In the event someone does get hurt, you'll initially start between 8 to 12 hours a day of ice. But as soon as injuries start to come into play, you could be playing up to 18 hours a day. Unfortunately, cancer hasn't gone anywhere over the years. It's actually probably gotten worse for children over the course of the last few years. And with the way the world's been the last few years in terms of, you know, COVID and just people stuck at home, we wanted to do something to give back. And it was a great opportunity. A lot of us have been stuck in our homes for the last 2 or 3 years, and talking to some of the old players and said, when things kind of get back to normal, would you folks be interested in doing another world's longest hockey game? And it was unanimous. Didn't have one person say, no, I'm not back in. So we're excited. Obviously, we're getting older. Now we're 10 years older. But we're still young at heart. And getting back together with the hospital and meeting some of these children again quickly reminds us why we're doing this game. For me to go through 10 or 10 and a half days of aches and pains, little Luke went through it for 2 years, going through chemo and radiation. So, it's something minor what I'm going to put my body through to help little Luke avoid going through another 2 or 3 years of treatment.
Luke Callan, his mom Erin, we spoke to them Sunday, like I said, to the world's longest hockey game, had a Zoom meeting to meet the ambassador family, meet the cause. And then Tuesday they show up, and I looked at Luke and looked at Erin and put 2 and 2 together, and we looked at each other, and then there was a really cool statement made from my co-coach. Erin said to Tyler, hey, Luke has leukemia, and Tyler goes, not out here, he doesn't, he's a hockey player. So that set home, we're gonna play this game. He's a hockey player wanting to play, and as much as we want to say it, cancer doesn't exist on the ice, and let's just get them involved in playing. So that personal connection drove home right away. I've got three kind of driving or reflecting things I'm going to use. So we had a neighbor, Greta Moravki. She passed away from childhood cancer. She just lived up the street. We've got Luke, and then my wife working at the Children's Hospital. Those 3 connections are going to be what I'm going to reflect back, what I'm going to use to push me through the dark days for sure. As a player that's done this twice, you do what you can to hold your emotions back. As much as you try to put on that tough image, the tough guy look, it breaks you down, and on the inside you're just ripped up. And I remember I just grabbed my daughters and I gave them a big hug. It meant a lot to see Luke on the ice, because a lot of kids that battled what he has been going through unfortunately don't have the same outcome and have the ability to go back on the ice with their friends. So it drives us to continue and get through those games, from day 1 to day 5 to day 10 to day 10 and a half. It's little Luke that we're playing for, and all of his little buddies. It's a game changer. We look at what we were able to do with Luke just at that Star Wars tournament with AMP. To give the kid a stick and a jersey, the kid glowed. He didn't want to even stick around to talk to anyone. He just wanted to play, and just to think, to raise that amount of money and what it can go to, whether it's research or helping families assist on trips or whatever it may be, it just gives me goosebumps talking about it and thinking what we can help out with.
So some great insight as to why they're doing it. The Hockey Marathon for Kids, the puck drops on March 31st, 261 consecutive hours of hockey, all in hopes of raising some big money for the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. By the way, they are in need of volunteers. You see the link there on the website, scoreboard, operation, referees, you name it, you can help support. HockeyMarathon.com/volunteer. All right, it's time for the second period. Puck drop between the Calgary Flames and Tampa Bay Lightning. It's a 1-0 lead for the home side. Second period is next.